double pack. We got another absolute banger. I'm not doing the intro in my dorm, mainly because my roommate's in there, and he's, he would have been in the frame, and I don't know how comfortable he is on camera. So I figured I'd, just not worry about it and do it here. Anyways, I don't have much to talk about to begin with, so I'm just gonna go for the warm-up set. Hopefully I'll think of something. All right. I feel like I got him. Come on, hear me out. Bang. Now you can see that a little better. Like barely, but it's more than nothing. Ain't that right, Chad? Or Wolfpack. Alright. We'll throw it on 160 to begin with for our first failure set. This officially is day 7. I mean, for me, it's a little bit more than day 7. But for all the ones recorded, it's day 7. Which officially means it's been 1 full week of me training to failure. Body-wise, still don't feel a whole lot of fatigue. So maybe I'm just not pushing myself at all. Like, the only thing I feel right now is just the soreness from the exercise that I've done before this. I did incline bench and incline bench, Bayesian curl, and a lat pull down unilateral. So overall, I'm really just feeling those right now. This morning I had a little bit of a bicep soreness, but it kind of went away as the day went on. So I'm not really worried in terms of soreness. Mentally, doing great, which I've been re-listening to a lot of music that I enjoyed last year. One of the albums I've recently gone back to is Balloonerism by Mac Miller. Now, first of all, rest in peace. If you know what happened, it was very sad. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. From my knowledge, he got his drugs that he overdosed on got laced with fentanyl, which is pretty lethal. And now we're here. But Balloonerism was actually my most listened to album last year on Spotify. And I was rewatching the trailer for the release. I was listening to a couple of my favorite songs, and I never really had a definitive reason why I like the album. Every once in a while I would say I just like the soundscape, which is not wrong. Other times I'd say I like the messages. But really, as I went back to them, the thing I like the most, that it's like a fragmented mind, if that makes sense. You got the start where you got these distorted effects of Mac's voice. Then you have a bit more like a jazz rap for Do You Have a Destination? There's so many unique pieces to it that I feel like each song is like a piece of his mind, and it's so all over the place, which is, kind of ties in with the album cover, his face just being all messed up. And I really, I was watching this before going to the gym, and it really gave me a new sense of appreciation for the album. So if you're looking for some music to listen to Balloonerism, or at least watch the trailer that's on YouTube for the release day. I feel like that's also very moving and kind of ties in with the all over the place kind of soundscape, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna go for the first failure set. We got 160 on the machine, leg extension. If we do 10 or more, we're going up in weight as per usual. We'll see how many we do. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I did 15 there. I am gonna move it up 2 notches. So now we got 190. I'll just still don't got much to talk about as of right now. Hopefully I'll think of stuff later, but I'll just talk about how my day at college went. You know, overall, pretty good day. Yesterday was a little rough because I low-key did not help my lab partner at all. The only time I helped is when they couldn't read something, and that was it. So I feel bad. You know, I'm someone who struggles to kind of give my knowledge out. Usually when I'm in group projects, the only time I really say a word or do something is when my team's really struggling. And it's been a little too long for me to not say anything. Unless I actually have no clue what to do. Like in my biology class, I literally got no clue what I'm doing the entire time. You know, today was a little bit different, but I also didn't have to work with a group for a majority of it. So I really do feel bad for the people who have me in their group. I feel like I do a lot more of nothing than something, which I'm not too happy about. But, you know, I'm really hoping at some point throughout my college career, I learn how to kind of turn it around, make it a little bit more, I'm a little bit more proactive, a little bit more vocal. But as of right now, it's not there. And then that reminds me, I actually have 3 quizzes to do all by Friday. So I'm probably gonna do most, if not all of those tonight. Like definitely my philosophy one, my biology quiz, my weekly quiz, and then my post-lab quiz. I'll probably say the post-lab quiz for tomorrow because I need to kind of finish up that handout that they gave us. And then the regular biology lab, or just class, that should be pretty easy. You know, it's literally just off of what I learned today, which, you know, it'd probably be better to get it done now while the information's still relatively fresh than wait until tomorrow and do whatever. Anyways, I finished this off. We got 190 on the machine. Go for failure, see what happens from there. All right, that's it for now. I'll turn back on the camera when I got another exercise going. All right, what's up, Wolfpack? We got leg curl. I'm gonna be honest, it's probably the last exercise I'm gonna record because I'm not really feeling the recording today. So I'm just gonna get this warm-up set done and over with, and you know, hopefully tomorrow will be a little better in terms of my enjoyment of recording, because like today I didn't feel too great about it. All right. falling out of bed for a sec. I'm gonna low-key move this a little bit. They're right here. I feel like that might be a little better. Right. Yeah, I'd say so. Anyways, one thing I wanted to talk about is Bitcoin today. You know, if at the time of recording this, it's about $63,000 a Bitcoin, which I'm really happy I sold out when I did. I've never been super bullish on crypto, but I wanted to at least, I put about like 35-ish dollars into Bitcoin, $10 into XRP, and $10 into Arbitrum, or however you say that. And I sold I sold all my crypto after after Bitcoin went from like 120,000 to like 102,000 a Bitcoin. And I sold all my crypto around that. I've never been super bullish on crypto. I just wanted to put my money in, see what would happen. And I'm pretty sure I was in the negatives for everything except like Arbitrum. Arbitrum, shockingly, the one I expected to grow the least grew the most. But, you know, right now, crypto's in a really bad spot. It's very similar to gold, what gold went through a week ago, where it's just tanking right now. I mean, I don't know how. Let me see how gold's doing right now. I'm gonna talk about. Let's see this. Okay, I mean, gold's also a little down. Yeah, I got two more. But yeah, like crypto, or mainly Bitcoin, but like crypto in general, you know, this is not investment advice, but I would not invest in crypto as of right now, unless you think that it's gonna, this is like its absolute low of the year, which I wouldn't think so, personally. But that's up to you. That's your decision there, not mine. Anyways, I'm gonna do my first failure set here. We get 115 on the machine. If we get more than 10, we'll knock it out. It will go up and wait. All right. Okay, that one, a little iffy set, but I felt pretty good about that set in general. You know, I probably could have pushed myself a little harder in terms of trying to go to failure, but just not really feeling it. Not feeling it today. You know, I was doing my my biceps exercises, my second one, not the first one I already did. But I was doing my second bicep exercise, and I was starting to get really sore on my left bicep, which is what was sore this morning. So I low-key cut it off a little early, just in case. You know, I'm not trying to injure myself here. You know, I'm not sure if soreness is the best indicator in the world, but it's probably an indicator. And secondly, with the one gaming video I posted on my channel, I'm thinking I'm gonna make that like a weekendish thing. you guys get to see my Terraria playthrough, which it should be good now. It shouldn't be just a black screen the entire time and you're just hearing the audio. And I remember I was just scrolling through the video, and at the end of the video, I just realized that I was just filming a black screen the entire time. I was not, I was already in a bad mood when making the video, and then that just really, it was like salt in the wound right there. But overall, I'm pretty happy that I'm still able to do this. Once again, I did comply. I have a locker, I'm renting a locker, and the people there are very nice. So I'm really happy with that. Anyways, I'm gonna do this last failure set because I got a guy waiting on me, and I'm not trying to have him wait too long. All right. All right, that was a short lift right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Quote of the day is to get past your anxiety, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.